Good morning, Johns Creek. Today is Wednesday, March 29th.
Today on the show, we have a new segment and an International Night recap for you. I'm Kriti Tatia.
And I'm Katie White, and JCNN starts now. So, Chrissy, how was your day yesterday?
It was great, but I have something very important to ask you.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
Prom?
Oh, Chrissy, this is so unexpected.
Prom?
No.
I thought we were like besties, you know?
Let's get into some announcements. But first, International Night, the recap.
In the middle of the action at International Night 2023.
Today, we are interviewing different groups about all their countries and what they bring to the table.
Cultures are on display in many ways here at International Night, but the general consensus is the food is the most amazing part. Different tables even vied for the prize of best food. They filled us in and up on all the dishes they prepared.
Who am I here with?
VG,
And what country are you?
India.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you guys have brought today?
Yeah, oh my gosh. All right, so first we have something called samosa, which is like a deep fried outside and inside. There's like a vegetable filling, and then there's mint chutney. It's really good. And then there's something else called dosa, which is primarily from South India. It's like a savory crepe, and then you can like dip it in stuff.
What are you guys doing?
So we're here to represent Lebanon. We're trying to display our amazing food and culture and hospitality. And you know, we won Best Food last year. We're trying to bring it back this year, so
make sure to vote for us.
All right, we will.
Who am I here with?
Kaylin Lee with Korean Club.
What country is this?
South Korea.
And can you tell us a little bit about what you guys have going on here?
So we have a couple different food options here. Some of my favorites are shike, which is a rice punch drink that's sweet. It's really refreshing. It's probably one of my favorites. And then we also have tapte, which is stir-fried glass noodles with usually vegetables.
Those attending had a great time enjoying the tables and even had some funny stories to share.
Hi there, Commander Shang. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Doing fabulous. How are you feeling about International Night?
I love it. I got a bunch of kids here, and I was under a threat that I better show up.
Do you think there's a chance of anybody losing their heads here tonight?
With the amount of cake that's been going around and the amount of people who've been eating, yeah.
What grade of high school are you in?
None.
How old are you?
I'm 10.
How are you feeling tonight?
I don't even go here.
But the courtyard celebrations were only half the fun. The crowd moved inside for an unforgettable show in the auditorium.
The performances showcased music, dance, daring displays, and even next-level yo-yos.
This 10-year tradition was not one to miss, but if you did, next year's International Night promises to keep on raising the stakes.
Well, this has been quite a night.
Goodbye.
Attention juniors, are you interested in work-based learning next year? This is a class that lets you volunteer to be an office aide or work off campus in a non-paying or paying job. Applications will close next Thursday, March 30th, and no further students will be considered for next year. If you have any questions or wish to apply, see Dr. Swigert in room 166 or email him at swigert@fultonschools.org. Prom will be held on Saturday, April 15th at the Buckhead Theater. Ticket prices are $90, but tomorrow ticket prices will go up to $115. Get yours today. Don't forget, if your guest is a freshman or sophomore or goes to another school, please stop by the front office and pick up a guest approval form in order to purchase a guest ticket. The last day to buy tickets is Wednesday, April 12th. Without further ado, let's send it over to Jeremy Rose for our first news update of the year.
Hello Gladiators, I'm Jeremy Rose delivering last week's biggest global news. First off, former Taiwanese President Ma Ying-jeou announced that he will be visiting China this month, which hasn't happened since 1949. While tensions between China and Taiwan have always been high, recent years have seen even more hostility between the countries as China has to try and exert pressure over the country to try and convince Taiwan to accept Chinese sovereignty. Outside of the globe, a meteor large enough to destroy a whole city narrowly moved between the Earth and Moon's orbit over last weekend. Asteroid moved so close to the Earth that it was visible with binoculars. In domestic news, President Joe Biden has ordered declassification of documents exploring the origin of COVID-19, which has become an especially hot topic in D.C. after the Department of Energy and FBI announced recently that they believe COVID was spread from a lab. Also, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has moved to expand the controversial Parental Rights and Education Act, also known popularly as the Don't Say Gay bill. Originally only encompassing kindergarten to third grade, the expansion of the law would place classroom restrictions on discussions of gender identity and sexual orientation all the way to 12th grade in Florida. In the sports world, the World Baseball Classic finished with Japan coming out on top, giving them their third win in the event with a close win over the United States. And then in other sports news, World Athletics, a global governing authority for sports that hosts competitions, banned the inclusion of transgender women from competing in the female category in events. The hot topic issue will most definitely be continued to be in the center of discussion after this decision was made. And looking into next week, we will have spring break, but we also do have the start of baseball season on March 30th. Enjoy your breaks, Gladiators. Signing off for JCNN, I'm Jeremy Rose.
Attention seniors, if you're interested in being one of our featured speakers at graduation, submit a draft of a speech that lasts 3 to 5 minutes to Mr. Schultz by Monday, April 10th. A committee will select finalists to give their speeches to the committee in late April, where the speakers will be selected. Interested seniors must email their draft to Mr. Schultz at schultzbfultonschools.org by April 10th. There will be an honor roll celebration event giving out treats today in the courtyard during 3 lunch periods. Please check your school email for an invitation. Well, that's all we have for today, Johns Creek.
Have a great day, and as always, don't forget to stay classy.